You want to send the link out?
She probably knew that they were hitting, and I didn't know they were hitting. And you didn't know? Yeah. And then I started spreading them everywhere.
And the puck is dropped on the 3v4 consolation game for the 14U. It's a rematch between the Kachinas and Belle Tire. This game went into a shootout on Friday with Belle Tire getting 2 shootout goals to the Kachinas' none. Belle Tire wins that face-off, sends it around to the boards. Perkis is over there. Cleared it out to the point. Shot, knock stick. Natal's going to have a skate. Natal shot, high and wide. Out to center ice. Christensen picks it up. Sent around for Krushelniski. Krushelniski tries to chip it along. It's picked off by the point. Right there in the slot. Krushelniski to Devlin. Flutters over her stick, but out to center ice. Campbell puts pressure on. Krushelniski. Chipped along by Devlin. Devlin races around. Gets that puck. Feeds it to the slot. Campbell can't get her stick down. Whittington is out now. Puck goes deep for Pizarnik. Pizarnik chips it around to Campbell on the far boards. Campbell hits Devlin. Devlin races in. Belle Tire clears it, and Baudry throws it offsides. So 13:15 remaining in period 1. Neutralized face-off just outside the Kachinas' offensive zone. Weddington is out with Sapperback and Borman, Baudry and Pizarnik. In the feet, and Weddington sends that on net and forces the Belle Tire goalie to make a save. Belle Tire gets that cleared. Baudry sends it back in for Weddington. Weddington gets upended, and Borman gets a hold of that puck and sends it deep. Belle Tire's goalie needs to redirect that, and some of the Kachinas are making changes. Sapperback sends that puck across. Natal keeps it in. Then back to Perkis. Perkis' shot. Oh, wraparound attempt from Natal. Goes to the crease and goes wide. Baudry's shot. Tipped. Belle Tire makes a save. Perkis tries to get it back up to the point. And then an icing from the Belle Tire. And we'll just say they're Belle tired. Haha. And they clear the puck. So offensive zone faceoff coming for the Kachinas. Natal gets that face-off back into the corner where Perkis wins it. Perkis gets it to Strite. Strite, bouncing puck. Smith backhanded in, and Belle Tire gets a hold of it and sends it out. It's icing. Kennedy was pursuing that. So Devlin, Krushelnyski, Campbell out now with Smith and Kennedy. Krushelnyski takes the face-off. Krushelnyski gets it forward. Devlin can't get a hold of that puck. Belle Tire takes it. Chipped along and out. Racing back is Kennedy. Kennedy chips it up. Krushelnyski has it knocked off of her stick and back to Kennedy. And she's battling three Belle Tire players. Devlin gets hammered. So a lot of physicality already, which is to be expected when playing Belle Tire. Puck comes up to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski gets it across the red line, sends it deep, and goes for the change. Campbell and Devlin continue to apply pressure. Devlin gets upended. No call on that. Devlin is covered in snow. Puck comes out to Christensen. Christensen, shot on net, and a quick cover by the Belle Tire goalie. So 11:02 is what's on the tiny little game clock on the east wall. The main game clock is not working. Caused some confusion in our game here earlier in the weekend. Weddington takes this face off. Sapperback puts pressure on. Belle Tire has possession. Belle Tire runs it around. Schifrin sends it back up to Borman. She tips that, but doesn't get much on it. Breaking out now is Belle Tire, but Christensen intercepts that pass. And they wave off the icing. Borman did not catch that puck, but it went deep. Now Christensen keeps. Christensen's taking another shot into the feet, though. And now Belle Tire's got possession and one to beat. Back checking is Weddington. Baudry gets back. Baudry chips that back along for Weddington or Sapperback. Weddington sends that up the ice. It tips off of a Belle Tire stick, so no icing. And Natal's line is back out. And they're putting pressure on Belle Tire. Strite knocks that puck down. Gets it up ahead. But Belle Tire possesses it. Natal. Shot goes wide. Gets possession. Sends it back to Pizarnik. Pizarnik sends it in off of a skate. Now out to neutral ice. And Pizarnik and Baudry have to pursue it. It is going for icing. So with 9:44, another offensive zone faceoff. And this will be for the Krushelnyski line with Baudry and Pizarnik. Devlin in the corner battling for that puck against two Belle Tire players. Doesn't come away with it. Belle Tire gets it out to neutral ice. Baudry tries to knock that down. Campbell has to go and collect that puck. Sends it on the strong side. Gets by three, but not four. Belle Tire, and then Krushelnyski picks it up, and she's got a lane. And her shot is saved. Puck comes all the way back to neutral ice. Should have gone for offsides, as both Campbell and Devlin had not come back across the blue line. So face-off will come down to the middle of the ice. Krushelnicki wins that. And Smith gets it to Devlin. Devlin comes in the left side. Devlin sends it across for Campbell. Campbell can't get a stick on it. But then the outlet pass, rebound, unfortunately goes wide. Devlin sends it back to Campbell. Campbell tries to get it back into the crease. Chips back to the D. Smith was all the way at the center. So that goes back to the net. And Weddington goes back to collect that. Campbell. Devlin. Hard shot. Belle makes the save. Now back into the corner. Weddington has it. She sends it across the crease, but nobody from the Kachinas are there. Belle is breaking it out the other way. Fan on the dump, because they're going to go for a change as well. Weddington has that puck knocked off of her stick. Sapperback knocks it off of the Belle stick. Now back to neutral ice. Christensen battling. And back to neutral ice. Belle controlling. Weddington sends it up. Into Christensen. Christensen back to Belle. Board battle on the near side. Belle comes away with it. Belle dumps it behind our net. Schifrin is there. Schifrin picks it up. Schifrin tries to get it up to Weddington. Weddington taps it along to Sapperback. Sapperback can't get a hold of it. And Belle gets control. And they send that puck off sides. One more player had to get back, but she sent it before that player had crossed the blue line. So 7:33, period 1. Natal will return with Perkis and Strite, Pizarnik and Baudry. Neutral ice face-off just outside the Kachinas' defensive zone. Won by Natal. Back to Baudry. Baudry to Perkis. Perkis enters. Drops for Natal, who has her stick lifted. And we've got a Belle player. She dumps the puck. Pizarnik goes back to rub her off. Baudry now. Baudry sends it right into a Belle player on ice in the crease. Break for Kachinas. Natal gets it on net. Belle sends it back to neutral ice. Pizarnik knocks it down. Pizarnik backhand to Baudry. Baudry sends it up. Bounces around. Strite's going for a change. And a panicky Belle ices the puck. And we will get an offensive zone face-off with 6:44 in period 1. So Krushelnicki will come out with Devlin and Campbell, Smith and Kennedy. Belle wins that. Comes all the way around. Smith chips it along. Devlin can't get there. Campbell goes to the other corner. Campbell can't get there. Sent in to Devlin. Devlin. Skates it around. Sends it back to Smith. Smith, shot on net, but gets deflected. Now, Belle trying to break it out the other way. No icing. Kennedy goes back for that. Belle wins that, and Krushelnicki takes it away. Krushelnicki, Devlin, and Campbell, they're streaking down. Krushelnicki gets rubbed off that puck. It goes in deep, though. Devlin's putting pressure on, but Belle has possession, and they're going out to the other boards. Krushelnicki dumps it in. Devlin has control of it. Sends it back for Schifrin for a regroup. She misses that. Now up to Borman. Devlin loses that puck. Weddington. Now in deep. Knocked down by Christensen. Christensen, she sends that for icing. Defensive zone face-off coming for the Kachinas to the left of Hummelsheim. Belle Tire in the slot. Shot goes wide. Sent around for Borman. Borman does not get a stick on that. Into the slot again. Shot on. Oh, wow. Hummelsine makes 2 saves and keeps that puck out of the basket. Belle Tire misses that wraparound, and it goes deep. Saperback puts pressure on. Belle Tire fans on the pass. Almost picked off by Natal. Kept by Baudry. Baudry gets it to Borman. Borman takes a shot. It goes high and wide. Back into the other corner, Natal. Natal has it. Loses the handle. Borman is in front of the net. Natal has it in the corner. Natal tries to send it up. Slowed down. Oh, Strite almost picked off that pass, but it gets by her. Lazarek has to go all the way behind our net. Sends that along for Borman. Misses her. Belle Tire keeps it in. And we've got our zone. 12 seconds remaining. Not a very effective power play opportunity that time. And it's now deep in our zone, and time will run out on the power play. So it will be 5-on-5 hockey again. 8:07 remaining. Bounces off of Strite's stick. Hummelsine makes the save. Krushelnyski's still out. Krushelnyski reverses. Krushelnyski chips it along where there are no Kachinas, only Belle Tire players. Shot over the net, behind the net. Cleared out now. Baudry